Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another spoopy Halloween group viewing. So the good news is, this particular one we're watching tonight is, as of this stream, on YouTube. Yes, so you can easily watch along with us and enjoy the show. So today we're going to be watching 1971's blood-sucking horror opus, The Velvet Vampire, a classic of midnight movie showings for many, many years. Okay, so here is how it works. What you want to do is look it up on YouTube. If you look it up on YouTube, you should see one called Velvet Vampire 1971 Official Trailer, with a running time of 2 hours, 36 minutes, and 39 seconds. Wow, that's going to be the longest trailer ever. It's actually the full movie. The full movie is not 2.5 hours long. It's actually about 80 minutes. They just kind of padded out the running time with more of the movie later. Like, it just kind of repeats after. But, yeah, so anyway, the first 80 minutes of that is the movie. So if you look it up, it's on a YouTube channel called Laura Williamson. And you can watch along with us. There you go. Or if you have the Blu-ray or the DVD put out by Shout Factory, or the Laserdisc. Well, I guess the Laserdisc wouldn't work because you'd have to flip it in the middle. But anyway, yeah. So don't worry, if you come in late, there will be a timer on the screen as well. So anybody who comes in late can queue up using the handy-dandy on-screen timer. Alrighty, so here's how it works. You want to queue up the movie. And once you queued up the movie, I'm going to give you a countdown. Yes, and there was also a VHS release. Skin Slip reminds me, yes. And the countdown works like this. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, play. And you want to hit play when I say play. It's not play and then play. It's play on play. So when I say play, hit play. Okay? Okay. Play. Not now. Alright, so here we go. If everybody is queued up and ready to rock and roll, let us begin The Velvet Vampire. I just have to unpark my Blu-ray. There we go. Okay, we're good to go. So here we go. Ready on 3. 3, 2, 1, play. And I have quite a pile of munchies on hand here. So this movie was notable for me in that it was sort of the first bad movie that I intentionally purchased, knowing it was likely a bad movie. I bought it on Laserdisc. I still have the Laserdisc. I have a tub full of chocolate bars here. One of the greatest vampire films you've never seen. Oh, from New World Pictures. They're not around anymore. Someone bring Michael up to speed. If you see the counter on the screen at the bottom there, then yes, the movie has started. And you're missing it right now. Okay. Yes! Actually, Carlton says, was this that one movie you saw with a girlfriend at the time, didn't understand the appeal was that it was bad? Yes, this is the one. For those who don't know the story, basically my girlfriend at the time, I had put this on just because I thought it would be fun. Let's watch a really bad vampire movie. And, you know, we'll enjoy the badness. And she was watching it, and I didn't realize until much later into the movie that she was taking it completely seriously, like that I was watching it as a good movie, and she was like trying to figure out what the appeal was. And at one point, about 45 minutes in, she turns to me and says, I'm really not enjoying this. Like, but what do you mean? Well, this is really bad. It's like, I know. Well, why are we watching it then? Well, because that's the point. And she just didn't get it. So, needless to say, that didn't last long. I gotta say, the Blu-ray transfer on this is really nice. Uh-oh. That's not good. She's doomed. That poor victim of an evil biker guy. Uh-huh. Now, like, if you're gonna molest somebody, wouldn't you not do it in the middle of the street? Just saying. Not that I condone molestation, of course, but at least find some privacy. Well, good for her. He got what he deserved. I love some blues. I gotta be careful. I might end up eating this entire tub of chocolate bars. I do like some of the music in this, I will say. Such as the blues song we're listening to now. The Stoker Gallery, of course. Of course it is. Just in case you missed it, let's get a nice long look at that sign. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Ho ho! I get it. It's a little game they play to keep things exciting in their relationship. Uh-oh. Already trouble in the henhouse. Damn random bleeding cats. Wow. The flirty eyes are strong in this one. Wow, you literally met a minute ago. Like, literally 1 minute. Okay. Oh. Sure you'd love to have both of them, yeah. Huh? I like how he constantly looks so smug. Like, perma-smug. Just watch his face. He never not looks smug. I mean, tub's not big enough. You look like you're about 60 pounds soaking wet. Okay. The end. Boob tube. Yeah, there's a lot of boobs in this. I'm surprised that it's on YouTube. Caramel. It's the desert. What the fuck do you think the desert looks like? Yeah, so many palm trees in the desert. Gas ahead. Last chance. 50 miles. Well then. Huh? Dead ahead. I'm sorry. I'm a trained person. I don't give gas. I just love how they made such a big deal about the mechanic guy not wanting to demean himself by giving them gas. Like, that was an actual scene in the movie that someone wrote and they filmed. That's actually a pretty rad car. I like that. I like that a lot. I think I had a Hot Wheels that was very similar to that, actually. Little dune buggy. Huh? Just luck, eh? Mm-hmm. Skinslip says, in the course of watching movies for Psychotronic Coast to Coast, I've seen enough penises on YouTube to last a lifetime. Well then. Just looking at you, I can tell you prefer salad. Uh-huh. Well then. There's some eyes happening. Hey, look, it's the trained person guy. Gee, this conversation is so subtle with its subtext and real meaning. Oh, yeah, the Dune. Except when we're driving our dune buggies, wink wink. Damn it, wife, why must you constantly insist that I be faithful to you? Yeah, that conversation was about as subtle as a sledgehammer to the nuts. And again, I like how they'd been having dinner for all of like a minute. And already they're like, googly eyes, flirty, flirty, flirt, flirt. I'd like to drive your buggy. This is amazing. Look, lady, I'm a mechanic. I'm a trained person. I don't have sex. Hmm? No! Less expensive Frank Langella. Good one. Totally a coyote. Yep. Couple of cats fighting out there. I don't know. Sound like babies eating each other. Boobies! It's very likely there's someone watching you on the other side of that gigantic mirror. There you go. I feel like... Sorry. Wow, she's got like a whole little viewing room in there to view their room from. Well then. She looks so into it. Well, that was great. Thank you for doing whatever you did. Seriously? Dude went down on you for like 20 minutes. That's just rude. Please. Oh, I think she sees an opportunity. That's like the worst kind of frigid game. Oh yeah, you can please me and stuff, but I won't do what you want to do in return. I mean, that goes both ways. Like, if a girl gave a guy a blowjob, and then the guy was done, and she wanted to do more, and he was like, "Nope, I'm done. I got mine." That is equally rude. I just think that's not cool. For some reason, well, I'm guessing through the opticals, but the film quality in the dream sequences here is really grainy. I don't think it was an artistic choice. I think it's because of all the dissolves and the fact they're using really cheap film stock. Oh, coming through the mirror. Ah. It's actually a pretty cool effect. Do 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 do. Forget about her. Okay. I'm gonna go with her now. Bye. Dreams are not nothing, especially in horror movies. I think it's Up from the Depths. Skin slip. Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. No, you're thinking of the 4-pack. Yeah, I can't remember what the fourth movie is in that either. Lady Frankenstein, I think. I think it's Lady Frankenstein. There's a 4-pack that Shout Factory put out on DVD that has this movie and a couple others. The others are Time Walker and Grotesque. Oh, that wasn't a double meaning there. I see. So she simply doesn't let the sun hurt her, I guess. I do find it odd that she's a vampire who we've seen has a reflection and lives in the desert and goes out in the sun all the time. Just, you know, one of those things, I guess. Desert montage. Now that you're all terrified of the history of the mind, let's go into the mind. Like a giant one. And they immediately lose her. I refuse to believe that with an echoey cave like that, that Diane would not hear them. Not to mention, it looks like they're about 2 feet away from the entrance. Just turn around, go outside again. My God. Wow. The training they must have done to get the bat to do exactly what they wanted like that was amazing. Really impressed. Again, you just run to the side. It's on a track, so you know exactly where it's going to go. There you go. Okay, good job. Oh, if he hadn't found her. Really? I could see everything. This Blu-ray is beautiful. Clear as day. You missed the wonderful fake bat. Said it's just a murky black screen of people screaming. Well, it's a good thing most of this dark, spooky vampire movie takes place in the blazing desert sun, so you can see what's going on. That was fun. Let's do that again. Yeah, I guess there's sun here too. It's not exclusively at the house where there is sun. God, what is with people's obsession with getting some sun? Do you just want skin cancer? Like, seriously. I just don't get it. Oh, but tanning. Shut up. Shut up. All that proves is you laid out in the sun like an idiot for hours and hours and hours. Give me a nice pale lady any day. Hey! I'm a stud muffin. Oh, recreation, huh? You mean like darts? Uh-huh. Well then. Rather brazen with the little lady just right outside the door. Oh wow, that's like really close. That's not good. Like how it goes sideways. It's like it's a sidewinder or something. Boobies! It's one of those creepy kiss with the eyes open people. Oh. I gotta say, good on that girl for holding so still during that whole thing. Use this conveniently placed stick. The classic remedy. Suck it! Suck it! Michael says, holy crap, it's been 30 minutes and almost nothing has happened. Oh, you know, just a lot of foreshadowing. You're not paying close enough attention to the depth of the plot. Now you have a nap while I go and fuck your husband. I really liked when Diane sucked the poison out. That was great. Made my parts tingle. Hey, he's playing the theme to the movie. Go away. Jez, I got to question the logic here. I mean, if you're going to kill somebody, why would you call a professional person to your home? Like, presumably they would have records that they made an appointment to come to your home on that date at that time, and then kill them when they're there. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Oh, sorry. I was looking for logic in the movie plot. I don't know what I was thinking there. Sorry, guys. I just wasn't thinking. Nope, they're all gone. You're all alone. Everybody's left or dead. The end. You know, if you just gone and had your nap, you wouldn't be all worried now, and, you know. Oh. Whoa. Nice draperies. Ah! Huh? There was no family, only Diane. There is no Dana, only Zool. You think the snake bite was bad? Just wait until you get skin cancer, says Stout. Everybody was shouting requests at him to play Stairway to Heaven. Play the sad Hulk theme. Why are you living in the desert? You hate the sun and are probably a vampire. Why are you living in the desert? Just saying. I mean, I know the dune buggy's pretty rad, but still. Victor Lefanu. That's another vampire author reference. Sheridan Le Fanu. Ah. Well. Huh. Mm-hmm. Don't think she's buying it. Fine, I'll just go and dig it up then. Never mind. You're too smart for your own good, young lady. Why are there owls in the middle of the day? Just saying. I am really digging this old school synth soundtrack, though. Well, sure enough, confirmed, Cliff's dead. And her reaction of extreme grief. Uh-huh. Oh! It's Juan and Diane. Damn. That was a pretty awesome scream, I gotta say. Like, that was genuine terror there, man. It's fucking awesome. I love what she was spitting out the red dye number 5 paint. And that is true, Skinslip. Skinslip says some vampire lore does state that vampires can go into the daylight if they have recently fed. That is correct, yeah. It's just that the original Dracula, actually, he had no problem going to the sunlight. All it meant was he wasn't at his full power. He had his full power in the night, but he could still go walk around in the daylight. Good night, Susie. Good night. No, wait a minute. Let's wake up, little Susie. Never mind. Are we about to have another dream sequence? I bet we're gonna have another dream sequence. Sure enough, back to banging in the bed in the desert. Oh, yeah. Oh. Picked up right where the other dream left off. Oh, this time he didn't look back at her. He just immediately turned all his attention to Diane. She just watches, powerless to intervene. Ah, what is the pendant? Ah, interesting. Okay. Why do you turn the light on? If you're gonna sneak out of the room, do it in the dark, you idiot.
I feel like eating an entire turkey.
I just got incredibly ravenous in the middle of the night. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Yeah, Michael also specifically mentioned the Dracula reference that I just made. And Carlatin says, her wearing pink annoys me for some reason. Oh, is she eating the gizzards? I missed it. Hmm. Dun dun dun. Because you totally did not see that coming from the second they met. Wasn't a matter of if, but more a matter of when. But you know, maybe if you didn't enjoy all of his going down on you and then giving him nothing, he wouldn't have been inclined to look elsewhere for his animal desires. Just saying. Just saying. Yes, sir. There you go. Michael says, make it a three-way then. Wow, that is cocky. She's looking right at her. She's like, whatever, I'm cool with it. We have a very open relationship. Yeah. Uh-huh. You're not bothered at all. Now she's wearing pink. Now he's wearing pink. Why is everyone suddenly wearing pink? I don't understand. Why? Oh, she literally just left her robe on the floor from last night. That's really classy. Hope they wiped up the wet spots. Carlatin is like, everything annoys me. Oh, you're kneeling in it. but I gotta see a guy. It's like this guy I gotta see. I like the hit and run. Huh. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I guess this is still kind of the free love era, just the tail end of the free love era. So open relationships weren't that unusual. But that's what I always found puzzling about this. Like, okay, I guess they have kind of an open relationship if they just had that conversation. So why was she so bent out of shape about it the whole freaking time? Oh, sorry, I did it again. I was looking for logic. Sorry. I'll try to stop doing that. Huh. Other than her tits? Anything. I'm the goddamn Batman. I mean... Michael says, I'm actually wearing a pink shirt. There you go. See, Michael just got right into the spirit. I mean, yes, this is... Alas, poor Juan. I mean, that was only a matter of time. This does it. So she showed you the water? Yep, totally. Well, I mean, dampness of a sort. Well, it's impossible to do commentary on this movie without making dirty jokes. I'm sorry, folks. It's just... it just really is impossible. Death. What? One. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah. There's so many holes in your story. Huh? Hmm. Really? Now, hold on a second. There was a passage of time there. So did he, like, just say nothing until, like, hours later, and just suddenly, randomly out of nowhere, he answers the question? I always find those kinds of things funny in movies. Uh-huh. Hmm. So the pendant. Something about the pendant, right? So back to the dream. So how's the rest of the dream going to unfold now? What? He's holding her dress? But but he's holding her dress, and she's wearing her dress. Um. Oh. Hmm. Run. Run. Huh. Okay. Why? See, now this is good dream logic here, because they walked about 2 feet away from the bed, and now it's like an insurmountable distance for him to run back to the bed, you know? Run! Suddenly the bed is 100 miles away. And he never reached her. Quick, show me your tits! What? Okay. Okay, are they not going to question that at all? Like, wait a minute. How do you know why I was looking at your breasts just now, other than, the fact I'm a raging pervert? And what I was looking for, if it was your dream, does not strike you as odd that I would have the same dream? Like, ah. He does look kind of Dracula-like, doesn't he? Wow. It's actually a pretty sexy shot, I gotta say. That's like something you'd expect to find in like a goth magazine or something, or vampire fetishist magazine. He just hangs up on him. Good business. No tip for you, mister. By the way, that gas station guy, I think, is the best actor in the whole movie. Plays the world-weary desert gas station owner to a T. Stoutman says this is the stupidest dream. It's the kind of dream only a hippie would have. You mean with our vaginas? So, you talking about vagina envy? Or talk to you, young lady. Finally, we got some sensible clothes. We're not having a pink party anymore. Pink is fine. It's just weird that suddenly everybody in the movie was wearing pink.
Paranoid.
Damn, Lee. Suddenly you're being kind of manly and not just a stupid, horny sap. Why, Diane? Why? Oh, shucks. Okay. You sure are purty. I want to leave. Hungry for you, eh? Wow. Well, that didn't take much convincing. Uh-huh. Moment of realization comes a little too late. Like how almost everything in this movie happens in the blazing daylight. Probably the most well-lit horror movie I've ever seen. Maybe that was the idea. Maybe it was a conceptual, artistic thing. Just like, hey, let's do a horror movie that's mostly during the day. Yes, you can probably move it to the side or something, and there will be a doorway there. Huh? There you go. Oh, it's the secret room. The furniture is arranged slightly differently. The chair is usually right next to that little table. And sure enough. All along, you were right. Okay, there's a couple chairs. There's a couple chairs. It means, like, both her and Juan could have watched. Oh, sorry. Ah! Jump scare. See, that was an unmotivated jump scare. See, that would have been the jump scare when she got scared. But instead it had the actual jump scare earlier. That's unmotivated. Bad. See, we should have discovered Juan when she discovered Juan. That's what I'm saying. And that should have been the ah moment. Huh? Oh, she looks well fed. Oh, there's sand on the bed. You know, I never noticed that before. I never noticed that. All these times I've seen the movie. I never noticed that. There's sand all over the bed. Huh? You can tell Susan's really into it. Huh? Did you notice that? As he fell, he put his arms out to catch himself. Oh! That was a good gag. That was good. I get the feeling they're totally trying to do the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. No, wait a minute. This is before the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I gotta get my eras in order. Texas Chainsaw Massacre copied Velvet Vampire. There you go. This is exactly how Texas Chainsaw ends. It's like exactly the same. Skinny blonde girl running away. Flags down a truck. Yeah. Yeah, 3 years before Texas Chainsaw. There we go. Good old Greyhound. Thank you. Dun dun dun. I'm just gonna sit here and stare at you all the way to Los Angeles. See? That is literally what she did. Didn't attack her on the bus, didn't kill the other people on the bus. Nope, just sat and stared at her all the way to Los Angeles. You say he'll call the police? Aren't you the police? I guess just a security guard. Oh. Damn rotary phones. They take forever to dial. Ha Run, Susie, run! To the menswear section! Disguise yourself as a man. She won't find you in the crowd. Ah. Not weak to the sun, but weak to crucifixes. Oh, and look, it's a whole stand of crucifixes. She just tosses him one and... You see people laughing in the crowd, like, hold it together, people. Come on. I know you're only extras, but still. Just immediately. Oh, she must be a vampire. Everybody do the crosses. Hee hee, this is fun. The guy in the back with a big grin on his face. They just immediately accept that this is a vampire they're destroying. Not some woman with a, horrible skin condition or something, an allergy to the sun. There you go. Yeah, get the shadow right over. There we go. Good job. Okay. Oh. I think it's a design. Yeah, okay, that's it. Nice little connection there. God, it's like, Jesus Christ, that whole end scene was fucking ridiculous. I love it. Stout's like, take that, you velvet vampire. Whatever that means. Why are you dressed like the Sheriff of Nottingham? Huh? And now you cut yourself with it. Maybe he's the velvet vampire. So I guess the sequel would have been Carl the Vampire. But they realized, wait a minute, that's kind of a stupid name. Oh, he's Carl Stoker. I get it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. This motion picture is rated R for really ridiculous. Oh. Well, there you go, folks. That was the Velvet Vampire. Can't remember. Do I have the? I have the chat on screen, right? I must have put the chat on screen. Oh, I did. I forgot that I had the chat on screen. I'm like, wow, focus. Hello, focus. Why am I? There we go. Okay. All right, here. Fucking knew it. He's one too. What a twist! Snout's like, boo! Come on, Snout Man, stop. It makes just as much sense as the whole movie. Now, at the beginning, Skinslip said he had seen this and vaguely recalled it was a 5 out of 10. Oh, and he stands by his review. There you go. Yeah, it's definitely a strange animal for me. I mean, I certainly have a fondness for it simply because it was one of the sort of first bad movies I really kind of embraced, I guess, and added to my collection. But there's also just, it's such a weird movie, like, in terms of being a vampire movie. Like, it really, you know... There's certain aspects of the plot are nigh on incomprehensible and make no sense. Some of them are just ridiculous. And the funny thing is, every time I watch it, I pick up on something new. Like today, it was all the pink shirts. Like I never noticed before. Wait a minute, in that one scene, like everybody is wearing pink shirts. So is this just like a joke? And then the sand all over the bed at the end. Like I didn't even notice that it had sand all over it. So... yeah, good times, good times. Very, very glad that I picked up the Blu-ray from Scream Factory. This is a limited edition, so it may or may not be available anymore, but, you know, there you go. Apparently all the excessive pink really annoyed Crolatin for some reason. I don't know why. But, and Worm Disease, you came in late, I guess, eh? You missed out on the first part of it? Yeah. Let me just go back here. Chainsaw. Oh, okay. That's when you think you're safe on a Greyhound, that's when they get you. Drum Mike's like, are there actually velvet vampires in this movie? Vampires made of velvet? Skins up, do they drink velvet? Yeah, and everyone basically agreed. Oh, I see. You're replaying it for the boobs. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, there was a lot of nice boobies in there. What was it? The Blu-ray's out. Well, I know it was a limited edition anyway, so there was only like 1,000 made. As soon as I saw it was out on Blu-ray, though, I had to get it. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. First in line, man. Yeah, and as you can see, I mean, the pictures on the poster there are completely accurate to what happens in the movie. Like, you remember that part where the vampire lady bares her fangs and holds up those two heads and laughs at the moon? Yeah, that was a great part. I remember that. And, yeah. And then on the other picture there, the part where she's wearing that flimsy black negligee and kind of stretching so you see her cleavage and looking at the moon. Yeah, that was a good scene. And the part where she's, like, all draped all sexy by the gravestone. That was great, yeah. I know, climax after climax of terror and desire, where the living change places with the dead. Uh-huh. I really liked all the subtle, you know, sort of sexual subtext as well. Like the conversation about dune buggies at the beginning was very subtle, and, you know, if you weren't really paying close attention, you might miss the double meaning there. But yeah, that was great. And Lee with his endless bedroom eyes for anything with a pulse. And Diane, endless bedroom eyes for anything with a pulse, but for different reasons. Yeah, good times. So there you go, folks. That was the Velvet Vampire. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you again next time. We're going to be doing a whole bunch of these, so hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Until then, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining in. And sayonara. Oh, and those of you who are watching live on Twitch, I'm going to come back on in a few minutes, so see you guys in a bit. All right. But for those of you watching the group viewing, see you next time. Take care.